Everyone, a very warm welcome to this latest video of myself, Boring Crypto. Here's the lead educator at Lumenswap. I'm delighted to bring you yet another cool feature that Lumenswap have brought to us outside of their roadmap. I think this is like the third or fourth feature that we weren't expecting from the roadmap that they've actually brought to the table. So this is absolutely incredible, and specifically because it brings more crypto assets into our pockets, the community, when we are using the SDEX on a regular basis. This video will be in two parts. Part one will read through this document that you can find on the announcements channel. You can find it through their social channels, and of course you can ask myself or John or any of the other community team any questions you have on these via the Telegram and Twitter at any times. Before I get into the meat and gravy, I must tell you that this is not here as any kind of buy or investment advice. It is merely here as information and educational content only. Please do not take anything I say as anything more than that. Okay, then off we go. Smart order routing. Greetings, Lumenswap community. Your capital efficiency is one of Lumenswap team's main objectives, so we have devised a magical tool in the swap section that helps you get the best rate for your trade. This is Lumenswap Smart Order Routing. Every DEX on the Stellar or on the Stellar DEX, so every client, I think it should say really, because that's what they are. So every client on Stellar uses the Horizon API to find the best single route for your trade, which does not necessarily indicate the best route for your trade on the network. From now on, though, Lumenswap will provide you with the best rate on the network through liquidity depth analysis of various pools and splitting your order among them. This is a comparison made on August the 19th at 8:30 UTC between the quotes received from Horizon Aggregator and Lumenswap's SOR or Smart Order Routing for a transaction of 200,000 LSP to USDC. Here we have the first original box. Yeah, we know this one. We know and love it. It's the blue box, the swap feature from Lumenswap. If you don't know about this, go and check out a host of videos that I've done about the swap, and you will find those on my Boring Crypto YouTube channel. And this side is the rainbow box. It's the new fun and funky color scheme that they've come up with for the SOR. You can see it's the exact identical trade in terms of the amount. So the amount of LSP stays 200,000 on both boxes, but the amount that we're getting in return for selling those has dramatically gone up. And I mean like a good few dollars, right? So you've got here 1965, but $8.68 more on this side at 1974. So you get $8 more, or $8.68 more, for doing it through this new swap that we have. Well, how does it work? Let's have a little look more at some more details and some more data points. The SOR will have a clearer footprint on your profit for higher level trades, so we will stick with Horizon Aggregator for the lower ones. We'll apply a color change in the UI for better distinction. You know you're using SOR when the swap button becomes that rainbow color I've just shown you. You'll be able to see your profit against the default mode and the split details on the swap details section. The swap details section being the little question mark here when that pops up. And we can see that this will then say Smart Routing is a special feature that offers you the best rate by splitting your order between different pools. That is the breakdown of where the trade is going to be, right? So these across these different asset pools, it will tell you the percentages in each. And at the bottom here, it tells you that $8.68 that I've told you about, how much more profitable you are. Now, I've not worked out the percentages of that, but you can see that's worth having. If you do that a good few times, you can see that that's going to add a good chunk of USDC or whatever other asset it is into your wallet over the space of the month. Who wouldn't want more crypto, right? Absolutely, for just making the trades that you're going to be making anyway. You will see a blue swap button when the system has decided to use the original Horizon API aggregator for your trade as normal. There are more updates and products on the way to amaze you from the Lumenswap, or to amaze the Lumenswap community from the technical team. Keep your eyes open. Thanks for reading. Anyone that's been part of Lumenswap over the last year knows that they over-deliver when it comes to features. Just when you least expect a new feature, guess what? Lumenswap come up with something where we're like, wow. And Lumenswap's features are way ahead of their time. I don't think I'm going to try and be as objective as possible with this statement, but I do not think there is another stellar client or selection of clients that's being developed at the rate of Lumenswap. Many of them with the auction and the lotteries, etc., are above or way ahead of their time. So it's going to be an exciting future for Lumenswap's clients on the Stellar network, there's no doubt. Moving on to how this actually works in real time. So that's the little introductory article. What I want us to do now is I want us to just flip across to the actual swap. Yeah, so I've picked Dikinu, which is a fun meme token on the Stellar DEX, and this is 10 million of those tokens swapping into USDC. And you can see here, we've got the rainbow button. Yes, if we were to connect our wallet up, this button here to swap these would be rainbow colored. We can see we are $4.84 up by just making this single swap. Now that's not quite 10%, but believe me, it's not, it's around probably 8%, okay? Somewhere in that region of like 8 to just over 8% extra for making the same swap. Now, one of the most popular methods of swapping assets, one of the most known about clients on the SDEX is, of course, Lobster Wallet, available both on desktop and mobile. And we are going to use that now as our comparison to see what you would get if you swap those assets using Lobster. So here's the Lobster. You can see we've got the same 10 million. It's going to give us $51. So we get $51.59 for using Lobster on this swap against the new SOR Rainbow swap, and we get $56. Again, $4.84 from just doing this $50 swap. 8% up on a single swap. I know now that for me, I mean, I use Lumenswap as a go-to anyway. I'm part of their organization. I'm part of the team. You know, I'm a lover because of its simplicity, but also now this benefits everyone. This benefits everyone across Stellar, because they've got this system where it's going to actually use multiple different pathways to bring you the best trade. So it's not just about me looking at it from Lumenswap's side, it's actually looking at it from across the board. Anyone that's going to be swapping assets, surely you'd be better off to go to Lumenswap to see if you can get more, yeah, of the asset you're swapping into, rather than just using the go-to client that you have been so used to using, whether that's Stellar X, whether that's Lobster, you know, whether that's any one of the other clients out there. So I hope this video has been useful to you, and it's shown you a live example right now, and also obviously in the document there's a historical example for you. Go and have a play. You know, go by all means. I mean, Lumenswap, if we go to Connect Wallet, look, there's a whole host of different wallets that we can connect to Lumenswap to go and have just a trial. Go and see from your regular client that you're using to see whether the pathway, the SOR Smart Order Routing, picks up and you get the rainbow button and you actually look to make any more profit on that trade, okay? Rather than, you know, taking my word for it and this video's word for it, go and have a play, see if you can swap assets just in a test environment and you would actually become more profitable. As always, with anything Lumenswap, we are always open to conversation. We're always open to answering your questions. Please head over to our social channels and we will be absolutely delighted to give you more information on this latest feature. And of course, stay tuned for the features that we have coming up in the forthcoming weeks, which I think are going to be, again, really cutting edge with the new Lucyland NFTs and more. Take care, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave us a like and a comment on it. Again, you can also leave questions on the YouTube side if you so wish. Take care. Speak to you soon.